Welcome everyone. So hope that everyone is fine and doing great. So for those who are attending the webinar for the first time and don't know me yet, I'm Christian. I've been trading for 11 years and have been active there on TradingView for the last 6 years. I've been coaching people now for 4 years, and my goal is to make every trader who is not consistently profitable to become profitable on a consistent basis and to develop a professional trader's mindset. So during the webinar, feel free to use the live chat. I will answer all your questions. As I can see already, people are using the live chat on YouTube, so I will answer all your questions. So those who are watching me in TradingView as well, feel free to use the chat, ask anything, do not hesitate. Okay, we will answer all the questions to you. So hope you guys have taken those nice yen pairs, which I've been mentioning in the previous 2 webinars. Okay, I've been constantly mentioning those yen pairs. I have as well posted setups over there. A couple of people were active in the comments and were asking me about the updates. I did give you a nice, very wonderful update over there. We were waiting for the sharp break to downside. What it did, the price has just break down, and pound yen as well. Okay, so basically all yen pairs did as we were anticipating. They are working out nicely. Okay, more than a wonderful move. Euro New Zealand did exactly the same move, and those are the setup that I'm sharing with you. There are many of them, of course. Okay, as you can see, their USD doing such an amazing job as well. USDN also. So what I want from you, that you are not just watching the trades. Okay, so I hope that you're not just one of the members who are watching there what we do. What I want from you, that you take the trades, you do something with those setups. Don't just stay by the sideline and watch. Use the demo account, do something. Okay, because by watching you can make money. That's what I'm always repeating. Okay, so what we are doing inside of the academy, we are generating very, very nice profit. I've been sharing this sheet with you for last couple of webinars. In November and December, we generate 29% of the profit. More than wonderful. And in January, what we did, we already made 11% of the profit. Basically, this is the previous week and this week now, 11%. Just this, okay? That's just 11% in 1 week. We are very actively watching setups. And for those who are asking me to join the academy, here's the example how fast you can recover your money. Okay, in 1 week you generated $2,700 in 1 week. You generated that money, and the cost of the membership it's $2,000. So you can basically recover that in a week of trading very easily, because this, what I'm teaching people, is very powerful, and this is with what you can make money. And basically what you will get with joining us, you will get basically free financial advising for the rest of your life. Okay, for the rest of your life, you will have the access to the setups that we are doing. You have the access to all the upgrades that we are doing. We are constantly improving and upgrading the academy, the community. What I'm planning now to do is make a portfolio channel, portfolio building part of the academy, and as well I will make a trading psychology course. Okay, so we have to talk and develop especially trading psychology skills, because it's very important to become profitable. You have to develop those skills, and this is what we will do inside of the academy. That's going to be a 2-week or 3-week course probably. So let's go now. So hope you guys are having at least 1 yen pair. Okay, so I really hope that you guys have at least 1 yen pair on your account. It doesn't matter if it's the demo or real. You have to have these yen pairs. It's more than wonderful. You can ask questions whenever you want. Okay, Daniel is asking, let us know when we can ask questions. You can ask whenever you want. Okay, so for quickly see what we do and what we traded over there, look at that one. In the previous webinar, we were talking about this to go lower, right? So this one to go lower. We will especially talking about this special part of the structure, that this is not the buy. One of the members or one of the followers was asking if this is the buy, okay, if they use the yen, it's buy, and I took some time and discuss and talk about that this does look like a buy. It's more than a sell, and look what happens. Pretty same thing that I've been sharing there with you. Okay, so those videos are all on my YouTube channel or on the TradingView profile. If you'll go to my profile, you will see these are all the recordings, and if you go watch them, you will see what we were talking about. So for example, on January 5th, we were talking about these yen pairs. Look at that one. We have a nice discussion. I was always mentioning Euro Yen, Aussie Yen, USD Yen, CAD Yen, New Zealand Yen, Chief Yen. Okay, those were the pairs that I've been mentioning, and hope you guys catch some of them. Moves already started, especially USD Yen. This is the charts we will have on our, let's say, that we have on our mind or on our eyes. This is what we close. What we pay attention. Hi Christian, I'm learning a lot here. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. I'm really happy when I see that you guys are learning that. Okay, so just feel free to watch those recordings. Okay, previous webinar on Tuesday probably we were as well talking about the USD Yen. Okay, this is powerful thing because you will learn something. I'm always sharing with you the maximum that I can. Okay, I don't know where we were talking about the USD Yen, somewhere there. I don't know exactly where, but yeah, just feel free to watch the whole webinar. It's very powerful, and as you can see that people are very nicely upgrading their knowledge, so hope you will do as well. Okay, hello everyone on YouTube. About the Euro Yen, we have a question. Let's say we got that perfect moment, open traded 142.6. how should we set up to take profit? For taking profit area, let me just open the Euro Yen. So for example, you say that you open the trade 1.6, let's say you set at 6. So where you should take profit, this is when you have to understand where the chart is going. Okay, the chart is going all the way back to the low, but it will not go in the straight line. So what the price will do, probably it will go very slow. It will not be exactly the same move as it was over there, but for now there are no any signs that you should close it. Okay, if there will be any buy setup, you can close it because it could get complicated and there could be the bigger correction and one more up and you'll be out with the profit. So watch it, what it do over there, watch it closely. Taking especially about less movement. Welcome. So if you're first time here on this channel, you are very welcome, my friend. Daniel, I think I didn't get your question. Taking especially about less movement. So you're asking about taking profit areas. So what I'm saying is your profit should be over there at the previous bottom. Why? Because this relationship to this supposed to be a running flat. Relationship to this impulse, we have a 1, 2, and 3. Let me draw that for you. This, okay? So, and based on this pattern, what this pattern is doing is he have to break the low before it will reverse to the upside. So relationship to this, we will still be keep on pushing lower. but for those who didn't take any trades from higher spots, you can get in right now. Why? Because it can go into the correction anytime soon and you will be late. You will have a very bad entry. So this is the setup for everyone, for every follower who was there on the previous webinars, on the previous lives, where we were discussing about this break to downside. Once the chart was over there, I think somewhere there, this was the structure what we have, and was climbing up. I said wait for the strong break to the downside. Okay, so what it did, it break down, so you should be in the trade already. For those who missed it, don't feel frustrated. Okay, so you will still have a chance to get into the trade if it will give you the correction. If not, then congratulations, you don't have any bad trade, right? So that's great if I answered your question, Daniel. That's great. I love it when I answer it directly. So you got my point, what you have to do. Perfect. Very well done. So another question is, what if we open trade recently, again taking about last movement, how can we then set up the stop loss? That's very big trading error that people are doing. Okay, especially new trader will do this, and I do know that a couple of advanced traders do this mistake as well. Okay, so what they are doing is that they are taking the short over there, and based on this, if you take the short there, first what you will have to know is that this is very bad entry spot. You should never be opening trades like this. That's the worst thing what you can do. Okay, and let's say that you did it. Okay, let's say that you open trade. You can put your stop loss like this, not even like this, not even like this. Where my stop loss needs to be is at least above the previous high. What is in this example? 320 pips, let's say like that. Okay, and if the price goes down, you will be maybe in the profit 1-to-1. Okay, so it could be the good trade if we'll do so. Okay, if it goes down, you will have a 1% risk reward. But what is the problem over there? That you are having a very bad entry point. Entry points are very important. Okay, so if you take a trade over there as well, similar trade, if you're lucky, you will get it. Okay, but you should not trade based on luck. Okay, that's not lucky trading. Trading, it's not about luck. It's about the probability. It's the probability game. Okay, so here you see previous example, it wells. Okay, that's okay. You have a luck, and that's fine, totally fine. But what is the biggest problem? That usually charts can go in the correction and then they drop. Okay, so you will have to live through that pullback. Or another one, chart can as well go do this, give you the correction for the buy. You will not close the trade because you're not on the break even, you're far away from the break even. Price will go up, it has to break the previous stop, so basically that it will stop you out and then it will drop. That's gonna be the painful situation that mostly traders are facing with. Okay, this is what you should not do. If you're in this kind of example, if you didn't catch it from the top, okay, don't chase the price. Very important thing, don't chase the price as it stands right now. It's too big, risk to reward ratio, it's not making sense. Okay, but if the price will go give you the correction, then you can watch for this correction, then you can watch for sell, keep your stop loss there. Your risk to reward ratio will improve. Look at that one. So let me just move this one to left a little bit, and let's say that it did the correction, you open the trade over there with the same stop loss. Look at that one. So what you basically did, you increase your risk to reward ratio. Isn't that much better? Of course it is. Of course it is, because on this big movement you need to make at least 1-to-1 or more. What is less, it's not making sense. But what we can do as well to reduce our stop loss, what is very big mistake in this case as well, we can't reduce it. We can't say that we will use 50 pip stop loss. That's wrong. You can do and shorten your stop loss. It needs to be over there because this is the reasonable stop loss. It's protected. and that's it. We can touch it. That's all. What we can do, we can wait for the higher entry spot. Okay, so if the price will go a little bit higher, we can catch the trade even from the higher spot. So I will not touch the stop loss, but I will move my entry point. For example, look at that one. I increase my risk to reward ratio to 1 versus 3. 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. I really increase my risk to reward ratio. So in this case, if I'm risking $1,000, my reward is $3,000. That's what you should do. Don't just enter the trade because you think that the price will go down. Nobody on this planet cannot predict if the price will go exactly from there to the downside. No one on this planet will know that the price will go exactly from there. You can't know. And there's no any strategy that will tell you that the chart will for sure go down from as it stands right now. Because anything can happen from the spot where it is right now. And this is the 50-50 spot. It can go in the correction, it could do a reversal, it can continuously drop down and so on. So better you are not in the trade from this kind of the spot. You have to be in the entry for the better spot, for the more stable spot. Okay, so always think like that. Don't just think in a way that you will miss something. Don't think that this trade needs to give me, I don't know, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, because you don't know. Even when you open the trade, you don't know the outcome of the trade. You have to know those things. Okay, so for example, same there. If you get into the trade over there, if you have the stop loss over there, you're good. But hope you didn't panic. Okay, hope you didn't panic when this appeared over there, because if you do so, you close it with the loss or whatever. Or what is even worse, if you will shorten your stop loss, something like this, because you will say, oh my gosh, 300 pips, it's something that I can't afford, it's not from my trading account, so I will just shorten it. I will make it, let's say 130, it's enough. So look at that, what will price will do. It will stop you out, and then it will drop, and you will miss the trade. So that's what should not happen. This is something what can appear anytime soon. So as it stands right now, look at that one. This is the exactly same example. This can appear over there easily and then drop. So that's the reason why you should not enter it from the spot as it stands right now. So hope that this is clear now to every one of you, because it's very important, and I really would love you that you will understand these basics. They are very important, and those are probably the mistakes why you are not profitable yet. But of course, yeah, you need a strategy, you need rules, how you will enter the market. You will have to stick to them. Always the same rules needs to be applied. Don't freestyle. Don't open trades based on analysis. You need rules, how you enter, why you enter, where you put your stop loss, what is your risk, and so on. All this needs to be defined before you enter the trade. We have a question. Can you elaborate on an ABCD bullish correction rule? We don't count the waves over the ABCD bullish correction rule, so we don't do stuff like this. Okay, we have a question. The chart should, no, sorry. The chart shows it should drop to the previous low or even lower, taking in consideration the other low from December. Yes, this low needs to be broken. This low needs to be broken at least. Chief Yen did the example. Where is the Chief Yen? Okay, this one. This is the chart if you take it, for example. Okay, so that's the trade if you take it, for example. If you take it, you did a good job. That has to be a nice job. It's going down nicely. We just have to revisit the previous low. USDN, I think, yeah, USDN already tagged the previous low, so watch it. Now that doesn't mean you have to close it. No, definitely not. You just have to close it. You just have to watch it closely. It stands right now, you have to watch it. But once this was appearing over there, you should not close based on this candle or this spike. It's not close candle and something like that. Okay, so what I do anticipate from the USDN to happen, it has to go lower. Okay, it needs to go lower. All EM pairs has to go lower. Okay, they all have to drag at least to the previous low, because if we have the impulse, if we have the running flat there in the making, what the price should do, it has to break the previous low. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. We will see the break of the previous low. So how this move will go, that's the question, and it's really, it could be very complicated. This can go straight down, it can go down with the one correction, or it can go down very correctively. It can go down like this, and then go up, and then drop, and then another correction, and then drop, correct, and then drop. Okay, so this is how the third move can appear. So which of them will be, we have no idea. But as it stands right now, we will follow what the market offers to us. We will see what is possibility, which opportunity it's forming, and then we'll take the trade. Okay, we can't tell to the market what the market should do. No, the market will tell us what the price will do and how the structure will develop. Because as you know that anything can happen and you can't predict it. You can't predict it. What we know is that the pattern repeat themselves. They are repeating over and over again, but you can predict the outcome of the pattern. Okay, so understand this, what I'm trying to tell you over there. The question is, so is the low from December taken into consideration if we make the bottom line longer? Yeah, you can rely on it. This is for now, this is your first taking profit area. That should be your first taking profit area, this wave to the downside. It could be like this, or it could be corrective, we don't know. But if you catch it, as you have mentioned up in the chat or earlier, let's say, you should hold it. You should hold the trade because it's your entry point, it's nice, so just hold it. Let your account grow, okay? I don't understand you. I mean the bottom from the start of the December to February. Okay? The bottom. You probably mean if we do something like this. Yeah, it's sometimes it's kind of difficult that we can't, if we can share the screen. This is powerful inside of the academy when we can share screen, when we can talk about the structures. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we understand now each other. It takes a little bit longer, but the point is that we understand now each other. So yeah, you can rely on this. Of course, this move to downside, that's for sure. Okay, at least previous low, it needs to be broken or it will go back to the trend line. Yes, that's possible. Very possible. Possible scenario, right? So this is it, right? If you watch the daily, that could be a nice structure. Even if you watch this could be very complicated structure, something like this, and then it can go for another leg higher. Exactly this structure with this impulse is what happened on Eurochief. Okay, if we quickly switch to the Eurochief, what happened over there? Look at that one. Just this part, this correction, and went up. Let me just go on the lower time, and this is just the lower time frame reaction. Look at that one. We have an impulse, then there's the correction, and what the price did, it just exploded to the upside. Same there. So same with the euro yen, it's just the bigger version over there. It was correcting over there, and this is the impulse. If it goes there, down there, of course that's far away, and we can know that this is gonna happen for sure. But it will go for the upside anytime soon. Okay, so What we will do, what we should follow. If we get the correction, we follow. If we get the correction, we follow. If we don't, we just leave it. Okay, but otherwise we will be adding trades. We add trades on the correction. Okay, if you get something like this, you add. If you get something like this, you add. If you get this, you add. Okay, so similar move can appear over there. If you copy, that's what I was saying. Sometimes moves goes fast, sometimes moves are slowly. Look at that one. What we can get now, it's correction. Then it will drop, correct again, drop, correct again, and drop. It still has to come to the bottom. That's my point, what I'm trying to say. That's just a nice example over there what it can happen. Or it can just go like this, like it goes over there. From there to there. Like this, maybe some lower time frame correction, that will be all. So how I know that the price will break upwards, not downwards? I don't know, but I follow the patterns. Okay, because we can know exactly what will happen, but if some structure is showing me probability for the upside, I will watch for the buy side. Okay, so here chief, it has impulse to the upside, then it has this correction over there, and based on this I knew that we are going 1, 2, 3. Point was just that these two was a little bit complicated. Sorry, not 3, 2. Come on. These two was very complicated. You just have to follow the correction. Correction is all what you have to understand, what you need to understand, because it could be very difficult if we don't read it correctly or properly. Then we can have some problems. Okay, this is what we are as well talking every day in the academy. How structures will develop, what is the probability, how it will develop, and so on. Where we can take trades, where the opportunity is forming, and so on. There's a lot of work. So ESDN as well went lower nicely. Probably there you have nothing to do. Yesterday we took these sells over there to the downside, so now you don't have a chance. We are close to the previous low and it's really not good to open the trade, right? So let it do whatever it wants to do. Let it just break the low. You should not go for the sell. Even on lower time frame, it's really not worth of taking the sell over there, because anytime soon they can reverse to the upside. Okay, so don't chase the price. It will go break the low, that's for sure. Aussie yen, same there. This one is following to the downside. It will go lower. Here is where you will probably get another correction, something like this, and then you can add. This is where you will catch the opportunity. Probably you will get similar wave like this over there, and then you can take the trade from there to the trend line at least. Of course your stop loss needs to be above the previous high, but if you will be happy, this will break down and you can make a very nice profit over there. Okay, not bad trade. I think there's a nice profit to be made. Yeah, there is 500 pips to be made. So if you know how to enter, where to enter, then you will have that profit on your account. But don't open on running candles. That's not gonna be good. The question is, does it make sense to open short trade on Aussie yen now? No. Definitely not. Do you see any correction? I don't see any correction, so I will not open the trade. As it stands right now, definitely not. There is no correction, nothing, totally nothing. We have just a single drop. What is the problem with our mind? Okay, now we think that we miss the movement, and especially if we watch the rest of yen pairs, now we thought that we miss something and Aussie yen will go as well, so we should get into the Aussie yen. No, that could be completely wrong, because you don't know what the price will do. You can't know until you have the confirmation. What is your confirmation? Your confirmation is your correction. Okay, so just keep in mind that when you're trading, anything can happen. it could happen as well that all the yen will go to the upside, the rest of the yen pairs will drop. That's going to be the problem. So don't rely with some correlations and delays or lags or whatever. Don't correlate with others. Can you take an example? How should we open short if a correction happens? On the correction, on the break of the correction. That's supposed to be easy. But you need the rules, right? These rules is what I teach inside of the academy. This is long training where you will get the rules, where, why to enter, how to enter, and so on. You need enter strategy. You need rules. Develop the rules how you will enter this trade over there if the correction appears. It's not only this one, it's for all of them. Okay, everything what you see in the chart. You need to have the rules, and this is what I can share there with you. You have to do some backtesting. Okay, try to develop your own rules. See how you can enter, why you can enter, and so on. Because these my rules are for the members of the academy. You will not know, but if it will match the rules and based on your backtesting, you will be right. Okay, so let's say if you do the backtesting, these kind of the corrections with these kind of the rules goes like this, and more than 50% goes like this, then probably this one will go as well, right? If it will not match your rules, that totally depends on your rules. You have to develop your rules if you want. Okay, you have to trade, you have to journal your trades, see what you can improve. If you want to improve something, add some rules, then give again the testing period of 50 to 100 trades, and then see what you can improve. Then again develop some rules, add rules, test for 50 trades, 100 trades. That's how you are developing your strategy, but it can take a little bit longer. So this is how you will develop the rules. Or you can just purchase one. Okay, you can just purchase a strategy that works, which has been back tested already, and which is giving a nice money. Can you give us the beginners an explanation of backtesting and rules you follow? No, those rules are just for my traders. Sorry, I can't share that with you over there. You will have to join our team, our academy and members. Then you will get everything. You will get the strategy to enter. You will get the rules how to enter and so on. Where you can buy these strategies, by joining us, you will get all those strategies. Or you develop your own ones. That depends on you. Whatever. But if you'll develop your own rules, it will take you probably a year, because you have to develop it and you have to backtest it. You can just make some rule, make strategy, make a deposit with real money and start. No, definitely not. You have to open demo account, develop rules how you enter the trade, and then go start journaling your trades and see how they work. If they are not working, and if you're not profitable at least in 60% of those trades, you have to change something, add, modify, and then go backtest again, and then again and again and again, until you will develop a strategy that will give you more than a 60% accuracy rate. Okay, so another question. Thank you so much. You predict these moves and it happened. Which other pairs should be waiting for? USD pairs. We will give a shot and see what's going on as well. I watch all his previous videos. It's worth it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So what else? Yen pairs did nicely, and yeah, you have nothing to do right now. They are gone for us. We didn't take it. Your GBP went up nicely, for example. You have nothing to do over there as well. This one has been shared as well with you. SP500, okay, this one could start developing slowly. That's not the trade. This is what I have just measured over there. Something I didn't take the trade over there because I don't trade SP500 for the downside. I will be just investing SP500 for the upside. That was just the trading example for one of our members, Aussie Chief. This one is what we can watch slowly. Let's see where we are at. Yes, this is what we can start watching. This is what we can watch. This looks like a nice sell setup, sell opportunity. Looks like a nice expanded flat. So let me take that off. This looks like a 1, 2, 3 expanded flat. Relationship to this, we have to go another leg lower. So what we have on 4 hour, we are slowly going up. We break the top, that's fine. So what we have to do now is we just have to watch for any price action over there at the top. Okay, so don't just take the trade if it just spikes down. Okay, spike and break of this, and that doesn't mean you have to enter. This is the example. Look at that one. You should not open these candles. Okay, don't open on running candles. Very important. So watch this one. It could be a nice trade to downside. What is the potential? Potential over there is all the way break this low. Okay, all those lows needs to be broken. This is expanded flat and we are going lower. Definitely there will be more trades because this will be slower move. Aussie Chief usually moves like that. Okay, there are a lot of corrections. They drop, they correct, they correct, they correct, and then they go. As well, there are drop, correction, then they drop, correct, go. So keep your eyes over there. Aussie Chief could be a nice trade. Pound Chief, this is something what you should not trade currently. Let's see what the price is trying to do. Nothing over there. This could be the contracting flat and we can go more upside, but as it stands right now we need a correction, then we will buy. So nothing yet. Okay, this has to correct over there and then go up, so I will just remove it from the watch list. Nothing is there. EURUSD. EURUSD is what we can watch for sell once it will reach the top. So once this will correct, go for another leg higher, from there we will start selling. Not selling, we will start watching, let's say like that. So we have to be very careful there at the top. Okay, DXY should change its way as well, so let it push lower and then we will watch it at this bottom what the price will do, and based on that we will start selling dollar pairs. EURUSD, sell. New Zealand USD, sell. And what else? AUSD, sell. Okay, then we will buy USD CAD, USD Chief, and we will sell as well the Pound USD. Okay, so those for selling and those for buying and those for selling as well. So let's see, can we prepare ourselves for the next movement? New Zealand USD, probably it will go high, break the top, and then we will see what the price is trying to do. Will it go for the flat over there and then on the leg up? So this will be our tradable movement. Not ready yet, so don't do anything if you are in the trade from there, wherever. You can just hold it with the trade on break even. That's all what you can do. Pound USD, this one to push higher. Okay, so if you are already in the trade, just hold it. We can go back at the top, go up, this could correct, and then go another push to the upside, then it can drop as well. Aus USD, this one's good chart. This one is the good chart as well, so let's take this off. This could be a nice trade. Okay, so probably it will go a little bit higher. Definitely it can go a little bit higher and then it will start dropping. If it drops like a corrective move, it will go for another leg and then drop. Something like this. Don't be blinded by this fake breakout. AVEX USDT. Let's have a look on AVEX USDT. I don't think that the crypto is ready for taking some trades. No, not yet. Don't take trade. This move could be exactly similar like this one. Look at that one. One tap, went up, drop. Okay, so be careful. If the price will give you any correction, yes, you go for the buy. If you get this 1, 2, 3, 4 buy, you need this kind of the confirmation. If you don't get this confirmation, the price will not continue to trade to the upside. So be careful and be patient that you will get this correction over there. So Bitcoin, I think it's having another move to the downside. Bitcoin, yeah, I don't think this will break out. I still see that this has to come lower. Okay, I'm still for the downside. This move still has to come lower. I don't see that the Bitcoin is ready for more upside. I don't see that it will break out and continue. It can break out, but it can still go lower. And then this will be something like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and still has to come lower, break the low, and then the chart will be something like this, even lower, and then it will change its movement. So be careful what the price is trying to do. Don't rush for your trade, okay? Crypto is not ready for the buy yet. Let it do, let it develop. If it will be ready, it will let us know. Okay, so if the price will be ready, it will give us the confirmation like this, then we will buy. But until we don't have this kind of the correction, don't chase the price. It's really not worth of it. Okay, so yes, I will update the chart once the webinar will be finished. I will update it. So what else? Correction is all what we need, yeah. What do you think about Nvidia? Let's see. I have no idea. I'm not watching the stocks currently, and this could go for the sideways. This can go up, tag the top, go lower, give you the confirmation, then up. That's very, very possible. Okay, so be careful. Maybe we are just doing something like this, you see? This part. It will go up, a little bit bigger, and then it will go down. This one's a bit more complicated. Went lower and then up. Okay, so sideways. I really think that the Nvidia will go up and down there in some range. It has to develop the correction, or it can go up, give you the running flat, and then they will go. This one's possible. So also, what you can do, can you buy? Yes, if you get the setup, you can definitely buy. Okay, if you get any pullback, any nice pullback, you can buy back at the previous top and then see what happens. Put the trade and break even, and if it starts to reverse, you wait again. You will buy from another low, and then you buy again. If it stops by the previous top, okay, it will go for another low again, then you bought again from the previous bottom. One of them will go. That's how we have to trade it. It's not that complicated. You just need patience. You're welcome. So everyone who is there and watching the live streaming, please hit that like button. It really means a lot to me. And if you have any question, just feel free to use the live chat. I'll answer all your questions. And if you decide to join our team, join our community, the link for the academy to my website is in the description of the video, or you'll find it on my profile. And if you have any question, you can send me the private message as well, and I will give you all the answers. I think that the amperes will drop down now more. This one's to drag lower. So if you're holding trade, hold the amperes. Don't close them. That should go. I didn't share anything new over there because we were focusing on yen pairs. Yen is the biggest focus. And Euro New Zealand, it's what we took, and Euro GBP. Euro GBP and Euro New Zealand was these week trades, and of course we add trades on yen pairs. Yen pairs are paying off nicely, and you should have them as well. Okay, so if you're at least there with us on the last 2 webinars or 3 webinars, you should have at least one yen pair. I've been constantly stressing about the yen pairs, talking about the yen pairs, so if you don't have it, you're doing wrong something. You're not listening probably, or you're there just to watch. Okay, so what else? This is what I will watch. These are the charts that I'm watching. Your USD will probably go and tag the top 10 line, same as the DXY will go down. So this will be the movement. Less small push. Don't focus to catch this trade to downside. It's not making sense. So your focus should not be over there on this small movement, tiny movement, let's say like that. Okay, but what is the potential? Can dollar go lower? Yes, it can. Okay, so this is how far dollar can go, but it will not go in the straight line. That's for sure not. Okay, it can drop, it can correct, and then you sell. Okay, so you will have a chance to sell again, or it will go there and then go for the pullback, and then you sell from there. Which one will do, or which one will appear? I have no idea. I can predict which correction will appear and when exactly. But once it will be in the making, that's when you came in the game, and this is the time when you prepare yourself. No, don't watch it. You can just watch it. Yes, if you're in the trade, you watch yen and you watch dollar pairs. Okay, but dollar pairs has to finish first. Okay, let them complete this movement. That's gonna be probably tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow, or next week. Today it's Thursday already, I think so. Yeah, probably this will finish this week, and then next week we will have a clear sense of direction. Will this be this movement, or it will break and correct this one? We have no idea right now, but let it do whatever it wants to do. Currently you are late if you're not in the trade, but if you're in the trade, congratulations, that's it. We've been mentioning dollar pairs as well from there, so that's a nice move that we took. If you didn't, I hope you at least learned something from it, and now you are watching. Don't get into the trade over there. If you're 100% sure that this is going down, then don't go into the trade. It's too risky. At the bottom is where you should not be in the trade, or where you should not be jumping into the trade. But the yen pairs are as well. On the yen pairs you can just collect profit. Your profits over there, because as they stand right now, you can trade, but you can wait for the correction. If correction appears, you get in. Same there. Oh, this one is almost at the bottom, so this one is almost finished. This was the running flat as well. It's going down. It will reach the top probably today, tomorrow, something like this, and then next week we will see what the yen pairs will do and which direction we will trade. I prefer taking profit once they will break the previous low. Shall we expect another webinar on Sunday, Monday? Yeah, probably on Sunday. I will manage to have some time and make a webinar on Sunday evening probably, or Sunday same time as now is when we can probably make a webinar. I will put the notification. Pound yen is correcting the 30 minutes time frame. I don't know. No, that's not correction. That's not the correction. But if you feel comfortable, if you know how to trade, if this corrects, then you can go for the trade. Like this correction. Then you can go for the trade, but I don't like to go in these trades. I want to be in the trade from the start to the end. AG. That's a big difference. AG. Yeah, this one. This one needs the correction over there. This one needs correction over there, and then we will sell. Yeah, that's correct. If there will be no correction, then we can't sell. If you're selling from there, wherever you're selling, it's good, but there could be the correction, probably something like this. This is what we mentioned before in the webinar. We were talking about this one. It would be nice if you could post, let's say, an hour before the webinar to get prepared. Yes, of course, I would try to do my best to post it earlier. Maybe I would post it in the morning, so you will know exactly which time we will go live, so you can prepare yourself. You're welcome. So if there are no more questions, so hope you will see you on next webinar, and hope that you are guys having some yen pairs, let's say. That's something what you should have. If you're attending the webinars, and if you're there for at least 2 webinars, you should have it. So take care, enjoy your day, and watch your setups and wait for the corrections to appear. Okay, last question. Are you going to trade for long yen pairs? Yeah, I will once they will be ready, of course. But I can know right now when and how they will be ready. But definitely I will go for the long on yen pairs, that's for sure. But it's far away from being ready. I have been trading corrections and losing money, thank you so much. Then you're doing something wrong, you're not doing it properly. You need rules, man. You need to develop rules. Do some backtesting and see how it works. If it is not working with the backtesting, develop more rules, more and more. Or you just need experience. Something it's not good. Okay, so I will end the webinar over there. Feel free to rewatch the recording and see you on the next webinar. I will try to post the link of the Sunday webinar earlier, so you can prepare yourself and see when the webinar will be live. So take care, enjoy your day, and make sure you are patient and waiting for those kind of corrections. Take care and bye bye.